Hold up, did Prince Harry just pull off the most conveniently timed secret royal visit in history? Or are we watching another masterclass in damage control from Montecito? Because what I'm about to show you is going to make you question everything you've read in the tabloids this week. Okay, so here's what supposedly happened. According to reports that mysteriously appeared in multiple outlets at the exact same time, because that's totally how organic news breaks, right? Harry made an incognito visit to Kensington Palace during his recent UK trip. Now, when I say incognito, I want you to picture this: one of the most recognizable faces on the planet, walking around one of the most heavily monitored locations in Britain, somehow completely undetected. No photos. No video. No security footage leaked. Nothing. Are we seriously expected to believe Harry managed to channel his inner Mission Impossible while the rest of us can't even grab coffee without ending up on someone's TikTok? Let's rewind and look at what actually happened. The Duchess of Kent's funeral took place, and guess what? Harry was nowhere to be found. The royal family came together, put on a united front, handled their grief with dignity, all without Harry's particular brand of, let's call it, help. But then, plot twist. Suddenly we're hearing whispers that Harry secretly visited the Duke of Kent to offer his condolences privately. How convenient that this story emerged right after people started asking why he skipped the actual funeral. Here's where it gets interesting. The source of this story? It's about as reliable as a chocolate teapot. We're told Harry was so regretful he couldn't stay longer in England because he had to rush off to Ukraine for his Invictus Games obligations. Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. This Ukraine visit was supposed to be a surprise, right? But it was also planned months in advance? So which version of events are we going with here? Was Harry secretly coordinating with international security services, or was he just following his Google Calendar like everyone else? The math isn't mathing, people. Look, I'm not trying to be harsh here, but let's call this what it is. This feels like classic damage control. When you miss an important family event, especially one involving grief and respect, you need a counter-narrative. Fast. And what better way to handle it than with a story that can't be verified or disproven? The Duke of Kent isn't going to publicly contradict this during his time of mourning. It puts him in an impossible position, and frankly, that feels pretty calculated. Here's what really bothers me about this whole situation. The Kent family, who, by the way, weren't even invited to Harry's wedding, are now being used as unwitting props in this narrative. They're grieving, they're trying to honor their loved one's memory, and suddenly they're part of someone else's PR strategy. That doesn't sit right with me, and it probably doesn't sit right with you either. Let's talk about Harry's supposedly jam-packed schedule for a second. What exactly is keeping him so busy that he can only squeeze in secret condolence visits? Last I checked, his main commitments seem to involve Netflix projects about his own life and legal battles with British newspapers.